This tutorial I'm going to show you how do you book a flight ticket on Cebu Pacific A. So I'm going to walk you out a step-by-step process to fully do this, and let's get started. So first thing, open up any browser of your choice, and once you're on any browser of your choice, just type in Cebu Pacific A. In the search bar, just type in Cebu Pacific A. So once you do that, search for it, and then this will take you to these results here. So just click on the first result, which is the cebupacifica.com. So click on it, and this will take you to the official airlines website. So once you're on the official airlines website, cebupacifica.com, we'll get to this screen here. Okay, so now we're going to start the process of booking a flight ticket. So the first thing that we're going to do is create an account. It's always better to create an account because it's going to ask you later on when you book the flight. So the best thing to do is create an account if you don't have an account. But if you already have an account, click on this login option here on your top right there, hover your mouse next to login, and here if you already have an account, click on login and log into your account. If not, hit on this sign up link here. I'm going to click on the sign up link. Now once you click on the sign up link, this will take you to the sign in page. Now the easiest way to create an account is simply sign in using with your Google or Facebook account. But if you don't want to, you are all good to use your email address and then create an account. But the easiest one would be signing in with Google, which I'm going to do. Simply click on sign in with Google. Once you have signed in, you will get to the screen here. As you can see now, it says my account. So you have already signed into your account or created an account. So once you're done with that, so now what we're going to do is scroll down, and where you will see this search search flight option here. So this is where we're going to do the search. So now under flight from, choose where do you want to fly from. So your departure country. So in mine, I'll leave it as Sydney. That's fine. Okay, and your to, where you're going to. In the to, I'm going to type in Manila. Okay, so the Philippines, Manila. I'm going to type that. Okay, so from Sydney to Manila, and then here the trip, what type of trip. You can choose whether it's a round trip, which includes a return flight, or just a one-way trip, or if you're planning like multi-city stops, you can just select multi-city. Okay, I'll just choose probably one way. Okay, so just one ticket. And then now, so here on the destination, just type in Manila. Okay, that's fine. And then now the date. So when do you want to travel? So click on the little date icon here, and then choose the date. When do you want to travel? So for example, I'm going to travel on this day, let's say May. Select the date and select dates. So I've selected the date, and here the adult. So how many adults are traveling with you? So if you just yourself, you can leave it as one, or select the number of adults they are going to travel. So I'll just put one. It's fine. And children, if there's any children, add the number of children. There's nothing, so I'll put 0. And infant, if there's any, you can add that, but I'll just leave it as 0, nothing. And here promotional code, if you have any discounts or any promo codes, you can enter it here. It's optional, but if you don't have it, don't worry, just leave it. So these are the main thing, are the destinations, your locations and destination, your date, and then the number of adult. Those are the main ones. Hit on search flights, and this will now search the flights and give the results. And once, just give a little bit of time for it to do the search and everything, and now it returns with the number of flights available. So for me, I only have one flight available here on this date here, which I just selected. Okay, and if you want to, if you're not satisfied with the flight, you can if you want to change the date, you can always if your dates are flexible, you can click on any of these dates here to go for other options. But then this is the option that currently I have here, so I can click on it to see the details of it. So if I click on that flight, I will see there's 3 different packages for me which I can choose. One is the basic one, which has the random seat and a carry-on luggage. That's it. Or I have this next option, which is a go easy package, where I will have a preferred seat, I will have a check-in baggage, and also but this comes with an additional fee. Or I have another one, which is the flexi one, where you have the check-in luggage, hand luggage, and a preferred seat, and also your SIP flexi, which means you can convert your booking into a non-expiring travel fund for future use. But this one, obviously, there you have more higher price for it, you have to pay for it. But in this case, I'll just go with this basic one. Okay, so I'm going to select I'm okay with fare only. That one, hit on continue. And now we're going to go to the next screen here. So when you get to the next screen here, what we're going to do, it's going to give you a reminder that you're responsible to get all your travel documents, which includes like visas and permits and everything. So make sure you have that. If you're flying to those destinations, make sure you have it. Okay, all right, that's fine. And then here, okay, so now scroll down. This is now where you go to plug in the guest details, so the person who's going to fly. So you can add in the name. Okay, if you're flying, your name and all those things, just add that in. And then the date of birth, your date of birth, whoever is flying, their nationality. Okay, and then scroll down, and here is the membership ID. This is optional. If you don't have, you can leave it. And passport information, you can add in your passport information, your number, your passport number, and your country of issue, expire dates. That's also optional if you want to, otherwise you can just leave it. And then once you're done with that, scroll down, and here plug in your contact information. So plug in your contact information, which includes your name, your contact number. In case of any changes in flights, they will contact you. So contact number and the email address. And the email address, that's where they will send your itinerary to. Okay, so these are the crucial informations: your phone number, email, your name. Okay, once you're done with that, plug in all those information. Click on this, check this box. I confirm that I have read the terms and conditions and everything. Check that box and hit on continue. And here the next section is the add-on section. So it's going to ask you whether you want to add any add-ons to your flights, like seats or luggages, meals or insurance and all those things. So if you're interested in any of these, you can just click on it and add it to your bookings if you want to. But if you don't have, you can simply skip that, scroll all the way down and go to continue. And then it's going to ask you whether you don't want to add any add-ons. You can just say proceed anyway. If you don't want to add anything, just hit on proceed. And now you'll get to your booking summary here. So this is a page where we're going to look into the summaries before making the payment. So just double check that and make sure everything is correct and you're satisfied, and hit on this little checkbox here that you accept the terms and conditions, and hit on continue. And once you hit on continue, this will direct you to the payments page where we're going to make the payment and complete the booking. Alright, so now when you get to the payment method, now this is the payment page. So for payment method, choose how do you want to pay. So if you have any rewards, you can select this, but if you don't have, you can just leave that. Scroll all the way down and you can select your debit or credit card option. So I'm going to select that. That's the payment option. And then what I'm going to do is just plug in my card details that I'm going to pay it with, my credit card details. Just plug those details in, and the billing address associated with it, the contact details which you have already provided. Everything is fine. Or if you don't want to use your credit cards, if you have e-wallets options, you can select like PayPal or anything. So you can select that if you have it. So you can choose the payment method however you want to pay this with. All right, so choose that and provide these details. So for credit card, just provide your card details and everything. Once you're done with that, scroll all the way down, tick this box that you agree with their privacy policies and everything, and hit on submit. When you hit on submit, that's it. Your payment will be processed and your ticket booking will be confirmed. And once confirmed, your itinerary will be sent to your email address that you have just provided. And that's basically how you book the ticket on Cebu Pacific A. It's a pretty easy and a clean step-by-step process which you just have to follow to book it.